This is Chippy at Computex 2011 at the Linpus booth, and hi, this is Warren Coles from Linpus again. Another video with Warren of Linpus. He's going to show us a couple of things. There's a netbook here running the latest Linpus Lite, and there's something over here I spotted which we might ask a question about in a minute. But before we do that, let's Warren, why don't you just tell us a little about the latest Linpus Lite 4.1, did I say?
1.4.
1.4, sorry.
Okay, well really our concept here is to give people the choice to organize their applications their way. So what we have is starting with our usual tab and icon interface, but then all of these can be renamed and you can create new categories. For example here, you just add a new category, give it a name, whatever, blog. Okay, and then you can just drop and drag your icons to each of the different categories.
This looks a lot different, the UI looks a lot different from the Linpus Lite I last played with, right? So the whole UI has been reworked for 1.4.
Yep. So the idea here was, again, so that if you're interested in games, you just create 5 games tabs, and you can really set it up exactly as you want. A lot of customization opportunities here, a lot of freedom to do as you wish. Also personalized. Here we have not just background, actual for a netbook and like a simple mode tab icon interface. Here we've done a lot of work to create new themes, not just the go deeper, just below, not just talking about the background, but also new what do we call it, window manager. Everything has changed here.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and then so drag and drop,
just taking a step back, Linpus Lite is available. It's a free download.
Absolutely.
Right.
Anybody's here, can someone pick up a CD?
Anyone with a netbook that hasn't got a CD drive.
You're stuck.
But you also are trying to get this through as an end product through OEMs, right?
Absolutely. No, but this product has shipped. This is the original product that we've always, when the whole netbook area picked up about 2.5 years ago, Linpus Lite was our introduction to our product in the netbook market. When the first Acer shipped and it had the Linux with the 4 square UI, that was what we did. So from there, Linpus Lite has evolved as being a product which is based around a great web experience, like an innovative UI, something attached to different kinds of products like netbooks, TVs, even slates.
Right. And are you on any products with 1.4 at the moment, or?
We're not, because this is just come out. But
should we expect to see it on products?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's continuation. 1.3 is shipping.
Right.
So we're now transitioning over to 1.4 for some of our customers.
So Linpus have been someone that have worked with Moblin for a while now, and clearly the next step for them is MeeGo, and we're seeing some MeeGo branded stuff here. We're also seeing MeeGo on. This is actually on a laptop right now, but obviously this is the MeeGo 1.0 release with the netbook user interface. Right, so this is a slightly modified. It's obviously Linpus. What work have you done on the basic MeeGo build for Linpus Lite for MeeGo?
Well, really, the time frame has been short on this occasion. The actual MeeGo only came out with the UI just under a week ago. So, but we've of course been working with the MeeGo community. To get something together as early as possible. So really this issue is about creating this stable download for people, something which has got a lot of excellent hardware support. We've added some extra social networks in here. We've got our own live update function. And we've also improved the file manager, so it's much easier to use.
So this is the way, actually, I mean, a lot of people misunderstand MeeGo, thinking it's actually a real end-user product, but it's not. It's something that goes out to people like yourself and then gets modified and either distributed directly or through OEMs on end-user products. Do you have any deals with MeeGo, Linpus Lite for MeeGo on end-user products yet? Can we see these on netbooks soon, maybe?
Well, in the next few months, yes.
Yeah.
Again, we're at the transition stage from Moblin to MeeGo.
Right.
Moblin was shipping, and it was a very stable product, and now we're turning this into an exceptionally stable product, doing the fine tuning to make so exactly what our clients want.
Right.
So
one question
second half of the year, yeah?
One question I have to ask you. Moblin was going great guns. 2.1 came out in January, and then it all stopped as MeeGo came out. Did it affect your company in any way? Did it affect Linpus and the work with MeeGo? Did it have any negative impact, or has it been something you kind of rolled with and almost expected anyway?
We rolled with it. Of course, you can't say they had no influence, but in general, we preferred the MeeGo to Moblin. It was a step in the right direction. It's been worth the investment of effort.
Right.
In general, it's better for consumers, it's better for our customers. So it's a better long-term strategy. Right.
Now there's one thing I also need to talk to you behind the netbook here. You got a little thing up here that says Linpus Lite Slate Edition. What's this all about?
Well, of course, we will bring out an edition of Linpus Lite Slate, and we'll base it on MeeGo. Right.
So this is kind of interesting. You got a picture of a finger with touch. Is this the handset UI that was always in the MeeGo roadmap?
There'll be a different UI.
So I should point out this is Computex Day 1. I've already visited the Intel booth, and they've already demonstrated MeeGo netbook with a touch UI, but they've also talked about a device that they have. So I should turn the camera. They've already talked about a device that they have, which is Morristown based, which has apparently Moblin running on it, but they won't switch it on and they won't demo it to me. So I'm kind of wondering whether tomorrow or this afternoon in the keynote they will actually launch something, and that this behind me, this Slate Edition stuff here, is actually something that we might come back tomorrow and ask Warren about, and maybe get a different answer.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Maybe. Let's see. All right, Warren and Linpus, thank you very much for taking the time to do a video for us. This is Chippy from UMC Portal and CarryPad.com at the Linpus booth, Computex 2010.